Hola, warrior sisters. Happy Friday. Yay! We made it. I just wanted to pop on here and talk about what's happening, what's in the works. So I'm currently working on some projects, and I'm thinking I'm going to do a 5-day 5-day series. Not sure what to call it yet. I'm still working on that. I'm thinking like Warrior Spirit Wake Up or Wake Up Call, or it's going to be like a challenge. So each day I'm going to come on here and we're going to have some topics about different things I want to bring to awareness, and some exercises we can do, we can start doing, and to cultivate that, to wake up our inner warrior and to take a stand for things we believe in, and really start to see some change in our lives for the better, for the positive, to make it very impactful. And these are really easy things that you can do that maybe you're already doing, or maybe you have forgotten about, or maybe you've never even thought of. So it's going to be fun, and just trying to figure out the best time to do that. So if any of you have any input on, I know when I come on here, usually no one's on, at least right now. So, maybe I can jump on and do these in the evening, or I don't think I will get down here earlier than where I am now. But so if anyone has any ideas on a good time for you, that way it'll be more fun with the interactions, and we can have like questions, and so that would be cool. And also I'm just working on another project. It's a 8-week intensive for one-on-one support for women who have really been through some challenges in their life and just feel stuck or need some help. There's a lot of things that may have happened to you as a child, and you're just still holding on to it. You don't even realize it. Maybe you have some shame around some certain things in your life that have happened to you, or it could just be as simple as money, even, like shame on trying to earn a living, and asking people for money. Maybe you have some shame around that, or things that you may have felt like you were alone in going through the stuff that you've been through. I know for a long time I held a lot of stuff to myself, and I didn't tell anyone because I just felt like I was the only one going through it. None of my friends were ever talking about the stuff that I was like. I would slowly try to open up, and then I'd reel it back in, because I realized no one else was going through that. No one else had, abuse or childhood trauma. That I was in my little circle of friends in school, so I felt really like alone. And I kept to myself, and I pretty much held on to that like my whole life, and then I've realized, after many different breakthroughs and many different, experiences, and like starting over, I've started over like so many times in my life that I've had to leave everything behind and start over, and just really, like, even like friends, I had to keep making new friends and keep going through new experiences, and then something would happen, and then I would have to shift or move or get out of that situation and start fresh. And so I've always constantly had this happen since birth, since about 5 years old. Every 5 or 6 years it's been something, and I realized, like, why is this happening to me? It's it's not it's happening to me for a reason. It's happening not just to me, but for me. Like, this is my lesson. This is my lesson that I was put here to learn, and and it's taken me a long time to overcome and learn these things, the lessons, and I'm never gonna stop learning. But I've gotten to a point where I know why it's happening to me, and I can do something in my reaction to it, and how I can help other people who have been through the same thing, and I can share my experience, and I can share what I've done to get out of that and to keep continuing to live, because when I was holding on to everything for so long and having so much resentment to the people that have hurt me, like, I was going nowhere. I was going nowhere fast. Like, I literally could not grow or anything. So I know what I'm talking about. I've been doing this my whole life. Like, I've experienced a lot of different things, and I know how to get myself out of that deep, dark, like, just depression and feeling alone and not feeling good enough or worthy, or the shame. I've been through a lot of it, and I know how to get out of it, and I know I can help women in that same situation. So if you or you know anyone who's feeling this way and could use some help, I'm here, and that's why I'm here. And it's taken me a long time to figure that out, but I know now, and this is why this has happened for me, so that I can share and bring other women into the light and call upon the warrior spirits and all of the women that I work with, and wake them up and empower them and bring them to their highest self, so that they can live their life and they can share their passion, their journey, their calling, and make an impact in their circle. So it's a ripple effect, and it's gonna really make a difference. It can make a global impact just from one person realizing that about themselves and claiming their power. And that makes all the difference in the world. So just wanted to share. Some exciting things are coming. I'm going to be starting so I'm always constantly learning, and things that I'm drawn to are a lot of like the spiritual. I love learning about spirituality, and I'm going to be taking a wisdom and meditation course with David G. He's a Hay House author, meditation guru, and so yeah, we're starting December 1st. I'm going to be going through his program, and then the actual retreat is in March. It's a week in Carlsbad at the Meditation Nest. So I'm going to be doing that. So, and there's a ton of reading material that I have to go through, and the list is like huge, but very, very insightful books and things I'm going to be learning along the way, and I'm definitely going to share with you guys. And so we'll kind of be going on this journey together, but down the road, like next year, I'm going to be offering some meditation courses, and combining. I have a vision that I have that's combining spirituality and music and art, and really like taking it around the world and just sharing. It's going to be very healing, very exciting, very creative, really unleashing creativity, and connecting, and I have a lot of ideas on that. So yeah, so there's a lot of things that are more to come, and just wanted to share that with you, and share with me anything that's going on in your life. What's happening, what's in the works for you. What are some exciting, milestones that you've hit recently, or, what are your dreams? What's going on? What do you want to do within the next, few months, the rest of the year even? I also wanted to say that I also have, so with my journey in my health, I've really taken that back as well, and I've gotten off of all of the things that I've gotten out of my life, detoxing, getting healthier, and so I'm going to be offering something like that as well, where it's encompassing like how to if there's something that you want to get rid of in your life, like sugar seems to be a huge one for people. It's in absolutely everything, which is ridiculous. I get so annoyed at this store. I'm like, really? And I'm like, okay, I'm putting that back, because there's sugar in everything. And so that's one thing I can help with for sure. I know how to do that. I know how to work around that. I know how to see it when it's in different forms. And if you're like really serious about getting rid of sugar in your life, and seriously, like when I got rid of that, just that alone, not even exercising, like I lost quite a bit of weight. And that was like a big start of my journey right there, was dropping the sugar. Because I used to be like, I loved Mountain Dew, which, you know, it's like rocket fuel basically you're drinking. And so yeah, I used to be all about sugar. And you know, alcohol for sure. Then went from alcohol to you know, the sort of like the Mountain Dew, and then like the ice cream and chocolate and caramels and all this other stuff. You know, and then I realized I have a sugar addiction, and I have a very addictive personality. So I went from alcohol to sugar because I wasn't craving that stuff when I was getting it through the alcohol. So it's definitely a sugar addiction, and yeah, and I've gotten beyond it, and I have other ways. I still like to have things that are sweet, and I substitute. But one of my favorite things to do is to take some of the favorite foods that I loved before I switched all of this and went vegan and went gluten-free and sugar-free, is to make things that taste really good without all of that. So it's guilt-free and it's healthy for you. So I just love doing that as well. So that's another thing that I'm going to be coming up with something to share. So more to come. But I just wanted to get on here and wish you guys a happy Friday and let you know what's going on. And I just hope that you have a beautiful weekend. All right, bye.